to choose my own freedom. I have the Buddha nature. I have the divine will power to choose my own happiness for the benefit of all the beings as well as the peace of my family and the rest of my life. So this is what I okay? I'll give you 1 minute to disconnect and give yourself a new life, new self to be in the practice. Otherwise, you are contaminated. Doesn't matter whatever you are, and why you are here. You are just contaminated. You are just unhealthy, and you will spoil the entire practice. And your duty will affect everyone around. Just let it go. Life is impermanent. Every minute, every second, we are giving a new life to everything around us. Past is gone, future is not yet here. Why to worry? There's nothing we can do in the past. We don't know about our future. So be at the present. Just be at the moment. Long inhale and long exhale. Inhale all positive love, compassion, wisdom, and the real. Exhale all negative, destructive, unhelpful thoughts and the thinking. And invite yourself to be more productive, capable, compassionate, wonderful human being. Actually, you are. Now do the self-scanning. Why am I here? My friend just told me to come. You have a very, very unhealthy reason. I'm just checking it out. That's also very unhelpful. I'm worried, I'm concerned, just to help myself is a self-help. Sounds very good, but there's no very spiritual. It's a bit self-centered, but yet it's all right to be selfish. It's a beginning. Beginning, we have to start with self. As you have worries and concern, then you have to think of all the other beings who are going through similar pain and sufferings as oneness, as well as the sameness as you don't appreciate, you are not happy. There are many other beings who are not happy, who are sad. So I'm checking your intention. I see a lot of people also Sakamamati. We all have to self-check. Self-check is so important according to why am I doing the things I am doing? Why is it? For the what benefit is? According to Gautama Buddha's teaching, all the good karma, all the practice we do is always motivated for the benefit of the entire world. As we have the sameness emotions to all of you. So it's so important to motivate yourself for the benefit of all the beings on this earth. The reason why you are here. Is it just to explore? Is it a bit of loving kindness? Is it a bit of fear that you may fall sick? You are worried that you may have a bad medical result? Or your astrology told you that you have a bad year? What is it? You have to self-check. According to Buddha Dharma, main intention The first reason why you are the things you do, and then the reason for the things you do is because of love. Of course, love is a universal language. Everyone knows. So now even I have to question what is love. I don't want to waste my time by going around and asking. If I ask, many of you will say, love is something that you care for. Love is something that makes you happy. Like I love my son, my daughter, my wife, my husband, possessions, food, fashions, all the things we have around us is our love. Do you agree? It's a love. When you do something for a person out of your love, but do you really love that person? Actually, not, because that person makes you happy. It's my son. It means the world to me. It's my husband, my wife, my family. It means the world to me. It has a value in my life. This is why I care for them. I do it for them. So according to Dharma, not healthy that our common love is. So in the Dharma, we have the love interpretation is totally different. Love is unconditionally when you really worry and wish well for all the beings, including your enemies. Not only your love. It's easy to love the person that you have, but you have to generate your love for people whom you don't love. There are two types of people. There are many people whom we don't like due to our own karma, of our own ego, because he did this to me, she did this to me. That's why I don't like it. I'm hurt. I'm upset. You will never have love for these people. There are some people who don't love us. If you hear about that, it will be difficult for you to love those people as well. But according to Dharma, this is the main purpose to develop your mind to love the people who you don't love, don't appreciate. And I see many of people, for example, love a dog, cats. I'm sure there are people of you. And you will buy dry meat, fish, chicken, and feed the dog. And I find it so contradictory. Then people say, oh, love animal. You know what, Rishi? I have two dogs at home. I have five cats. What do you feed them? I feed another animal to that animal that I love. So this if you look at it, our love is so conditional. Our love is the things that makes us happy. It's difficult for us to love the thing towards the things that doesn't make us. Do you agree? So today you are in this room to train your mind to love the beings whom you don't appreciate, the man, the woman that hurt you, broken you into pieces, made you cry, you always wanted to suicide, you almost had a heart attack. I want you all to invite them here today as your guests for your meditation to practice your love, including the food that you don't like, including the clothes that you don't like, all the things you don't like. I want to train myself to love all sentient beings. In the Dharma, it's not saying, may all the sentient beings be happy, including my ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, ex-bosses, ex-partner, my neighbor, my aunt, my siblings who are so unkind to me, some of them. It doesn't matter, it's due to my negative karma. I'm glad I'm the victim. I always say that. To be honest, if you are the abuser, you will have that guilt is very big. But not some of people are quite amazing. They are such a terrible person, yet they can live with their guilt very happily. I can't do that. Guilt is the most difficult darkness that you live with. I never wanted to be the one that abused somebody. But I can tolerate quite a bit if people abuse me. convicted. No, because there's no guilt. How my you say me? Ah, I'm happy you. Most of the people say that. Ah, I feel you. And your mother, your sister, your sibling will be so proud of you. That you go, ah, this is how. And you teach your siblings and you just how about you? I love you that day. How much I never love you. Can I imagine the treating at the church? Did any of you do that? You did? Yeah. See, what fake? You see, certain extent you did that. I almost did it today. I don't want to go to details. I almost did it today. I said, like, please, I have a meaningful day. Do not take it away from me. Someone tried really hard. Ah, so life is tough, but I'm happy I'm the victim of my own kindness. Anyway, my dear friend, so first practice here tonight is to love the people who abuse you. Okay? Semje, Thamje, Dewa, Devi, Shudan, Demba, Chun, Chi. May all the beings be happy, including my dear enemies. I wish you well. I want you to be happy. Today, I'm going to dedicate my merits for you. I'm scanning my thought. Actually, I don't like you. You know what? You're so lucky. I'm inviting you to be the recipient of my prayers today, especially from Medicine Buddha. How many of you can do that? Can you raise your hand? Seriously, nobody wants to love the enemy? Raise your hand. Or nobody has enemy. Seriously? I think my broken English is not working. Nobody is happy. Raise your hand. Can you do that? Loving your enemies? I'm not going to start if nobody is raising your hand. Raise all of you. You have to do it. You have no choice. All the people down there, raise your hand, please. Good. There are people even listening, Kora. I love you. Wonderful. So please do your Kora dedicate for the people who you hate so much. Excellent. Now I'm going to chant the sadhana of love, something that you all know, and you just force yourself to exercise. Samja, or you can all say it, or you all say it to them. Actually, it's a prayer. Samja, Tamje, Dewa, Divi, Judan, Demban. May all the sentient beings, including my enemies, people that I hate, and also the people who that those people who don't like me, I'm so sorry. I have made put you in such a difficult place. I seek for your forgiveness. The people that I don't like, I forgive you. If there's no forgiveness, and if there's no uh, seeking for forgiveness, there's no peace. Today, I come to a conclusion. I want to be free for my freedom, for the world peace. I want to wish you all well. May you all be free and may you all have the process of the freedom. This is the reason I am here today for the practice. Your first reason to be doing your Kora, your first reason to be sitting down and doing the practice, including all the Tara, Bhajaguru, Mane, whatever you are doing, all the things you do, this should be always your reason. For self-scan. Now, secondly, move to our second reason. The purpose, second purpose is compassion. In love in Turkey is called jamba. Care, caring. We don't have such a word called love. Jamba. Jambo to be honey. I am a chupame chukago be that the people who are honey, pansem did a jamsem love. Everybody was inglese, yani inglese bile kumino meso. Second reason is to heart pain. Passion is to have the heart pain, literally really hurt, sadness in your heart, deep down in your heart. You are hurt. You are really worried. Feeling this heart. So today, if you have time to leave this room, you should have the ability to have the heart. Of course, you have heart pain when you drop your handphone, that when something happens to your belongings and blah. But this heart pain has to extend towards all the beings who are going through tremendous suffering at this moment. The most practical part is right now, since we are next to the hospital. I forcefully, without any invitation, without any approval, I went to hospital, and that gives me a lot of energy actually. Seeing every person on the bed, in bed, I saw someone just died, and they were hesitant. Shisunola. He said that there are more reasons that I should say some prayers to the lady who just died. And I look at individually, especially I went to this little maternity, whatever. There's a little kid like that. You don't know how to experience their sufferings. So it has to have like a mother's warmth, hugging the mother and the father. This little tiny little baby. And the parent is full of hope and expectations. This little one has to grow up. I was shaken. I was like, actually, all my exhaustions, the things that I was doing that time, was completely renewed. Looking at their sufferings, there are many people without any senses on ICU beds. Looking at them, thinking of their happiness, the taxation of what I'm going through right now. Because you don't see that, you don't feel it. And you forget to pray for them. You forget to feel the heart pain. You're just worried about your career. You're just worried about what you want to eat for dinner. Or maybe tomorrow I want to come back, what kira and co I should wear. Right? Or maybe this lamb should speak faster so I can go home. These are the little useless worries you have. But they are just 200 meters away in this Jimmy Dojo hospital, hospital. I saw one lady was just crying outside the ICU. She has a sleepless night. She doesn't know what's happening. Could be the daughter of the lady that just died. That fear, that suffering is unbearable. And some of us experience it. Yet we are so stubborn. We forgot because emotions are very temporary, psychologically. It lasted sometimes after that we forgot. We lost our father, we lost our brother. We had, for example, I said myself, I went through big disease. At times I forgot that I was a baby at the deathbed. To the extent sometimes even I get passion. This is what human nature is. So what we need to do is compassion. Constantly feel for others in the Dharma. Dajinyamba. Nagarodi Chorachi. Meaning you don't think that's a mistake. When you are in a good health, when you are in a good place, think of those who are less fortunate. Try to do something for them. Try to help them. Try to reach out. Because you are fortunate, you have a good karma, good soul, you are enjoying. Someone is suffering. But we have to bring our emotion into sameness of human nature. The oneness should be there. If you don't have the sameness and the oneness, you will never be compassionate. For example, there are many people just coming for Quora because of health. No compassion, nothing. It's just a self-love. It is good you are doing the Quora. Like there are people who came months to do the Quora, never paid one day prayers to the hospital, never even went out and see what's happening in the hospital because your health is too good because you do Quora every day. The hospital is on your face every day, but you feel nothing about it. So what kind of Dharma follow are you? What kind of Dharma are you doing? For example. So that is because of lacking of compassion, lacking of this caring and this feeling for others. So the second reason of your spiritual practice is obviously pain and the feeling and the sadness towards less privileged, those beings who are going through tremendous difficult difficulties at this moment, including sick people, including the caregiver, their dear family members. It's a simple example. Now, if you look at mental illness, scientifically in psychology, it's proven there are 320 mental disorders, including sleep disorder. Because for us, when we cannot sleep, we got just to sleep. We got sleep apnea. Actually, it's a sleep disorder. It's a mental disorder. And there are people who are not able to eat, eating disorder. There are people who are not able to speak, looking at someone's face. They have a lot of character disorders. Yeah. And they have no self-esteem. They have no confidence. And nobody, and you shang him look at it. It's nothing. And you must always say, because we feel this is very normal, for example. But these are the serious mental disorder to the extent people don't want to talk to anybody, people don't want to go out, people don't want to socialize, people don't want to reach out, help, self as well as for others. If you look at all this, according to Dharma, we have 84,000 mental disorders, 21,000 related to your desire, 21,000 related to your due to your anger, 21,000 mental disorder, ignorance, unenlightened mind, altogether ego and jealousy, another 21,000. All of us, if you are not enlightened according to Gautama, according to Dharma, if you are not enlightened, we are under mental disorder. Meaning we have to feel for each other. I have been mentioning to some of my friends during this retreat, there will be people like exactly like what happened to me today. Just come in and take away your karma because they have mental disorder. And you are also mental disorder. If you don't have certain strength and awareness, they will just come and take your good karma and your peace away because of their unenlightened activities, because of one of their mental disorders, their attitude, their unhelpful thinking, their destructive emotions will just come face and we just lose it to that. So that's why it's so important to have compassion towards beings who are also going through mental disorders. Meaning we have to have compassion towards each other. We all have certain mental disorder, right? So have the care, including your mother. The Asian mothers are sometimes very complicated. You have to have a great love for your mother, as well as siblings who are very greedy, including your dear friends who are very tricky and mean, taking advantage of you all the time. Just be compassionate. Remember the word happy you are the victim. Okay, just be happy. Okay, but you try to protect yourself wisely. If you cannot handle, just keep a healthy distance. Yet develop great love, care, and compassion thoughts for others. Alright, this is the second message. Semjan Tamje Dungel no Dungel ki Juda Jawara Chuchi. Why Dungel? If my siblings doesn't like me, or my friend doesn't, That person has so much dunya. They are that, but not it's such a suffering. So I want to pray for you to be free from the sufferings. Right? I'm going to chant a prayer so you all can just contemplate and wish they will be free from sufferings. Sejen tamche dunga dan dunga bi zhedan jawa zhe qi. May all the sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. Now here today to practice to remove their suffering and to help them to grow more wholesome, care and love. True reason is to purpose is to rejoice. And my third reason to practice is I'm happy all the things are going through great health, success, prosperity, even though it's a very temporary, right? Very temporary. Yet I'm happy. So I make wish. I wish that you will never encounter unfavorable circumstances. May your wealth, may your promotions continue without any hindrance, even though you are such a nasty person. I don't wish any harm. May you flourish. May you grow. It could be your good karma. Then you have such a comfortable position, even though you don't deserve it. You are very successful, even though you are very unethical. It must be your good karma. So I wish there will be little wisdom and compassion in you towards others. But I wish you well. So this is my reason. I'm not jealous of you as well. This is my third reason. To tame my mind, to be not angry at those people who are so tricky, who are so mean, yet they have power and wealth. I just want you to rejoice. We do have to struggle, right? People with power and wealth, when they are very unkind, they're very tricky, they become what they are because due to their trickiness. What to do is they become your place. Because it's also impermanent. If it's a promotion doesn't last more than 10 years, because due to the nature of the system. If it's a well, something not that I enjoy because it's not ethically sourced. At the same time, there's a health complications. We have experience, we have heard, seen people who are well wealthy, powerful, yet they are incurable diseases take you away. You are taken away. When you are alive, when you are in a power and wealth, you were such a nasty, unhelpful person. So there's nothing I can say about, but yet I rejoice. Only thing is I pray that we become kinder, wiser, humbler. This is what I wish. And this is why I'm here today. To send my love and prayers for you to be that person. Sengchen, Tamche, Tungyel, Lepi, Dewa, Tang, Metewa, Churu. We all of you be happy. Continue with your happiness and prosperity without any unfavoring results. Now, the two reasons for me being in this room is I am tired. It's been too long from the beginning less till today. I have cried so many times. I made a lot of mistakes. I don't know since when I came to this world. Apparently, many, many, many times, but never gained freedom. I'm quite comfortable, yet I have so much worries and concerns, likes and dislikes, high and low, fear of losing, fear of not gaining due to my preference and the choices that I make, of unimaginable, of chadam yeri. So I protect my loved one, try to destroy the people I don't love. This has been the most difficult emotions that have to manage. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Buddha becomes a, and all the enlightened Buddhas, Bodhisattvas from the all around the world, please set me free. I want the freedom. I want to live like a one. I want to practice sameness. Meeting each other without you. I want to balance, enlighten, peaceful, full of love and awakened energy towards all the parents and beings in this. This is what I'm looking for. Meaning of my life. I tried to become successful. It did not bring me the conclusions. I tried to become smart. I did a lot of things. None of this brings me. But today, I think the meaning of life is to actualize the innermost peace, the inexhaustible spiritual wealth that I could accumulate towards all the parents to me. This is the main purpose that I'm doing my practice. Senje, Tamje, Tisu, Ki, Chu, Chada, Yeri, Da, Chewe, Tanyo, Seme, Bala, Nepa, Chu. So, four reasons. In the Dharma, it's called Te Meji, four limitless mind training. I repeat, four limitless, boundless mind training. Boundless love, boundless compassion, boundless joy, boundless equanimity towards the entire world. These are the reasons in Mahayana, in Vajrayana, the fundamental self-scanning system that always to check, self-check. Am I doing the right thing? Am I a proper gun forward? In other words, am I a proper Buddhist? If you are equipped with this full, powerful mind, then you are a perfect Dharma follower. You don't have to be monk, nun, don't have to even hold mala. Every day, train your mind with full, powerful training methods of transforming yourself into a wonderful nature. So hopefully you all have this nature with you right now. And um, can we still heavy and let's have a tea breakfast. How luxury is this? The practice haven't started, we get to drink. I'm sure it's a milk. Yes, it's a milk. How lucky is it? Right. Let's make offerings to medicine. But you're not, you can it's some serve the milk to everyone, including all the Dharma followers who are doing the aura, because it's offered to the medicine Buddha is a chilao. So, and it's also mentioned in the text during the medicine Buddha, you should drink milk, yogurt, fruits, water. It's mentioned in the text by Gautama Buddha. So, all right. So our mind with love, compassion, joy, equanimity. Let's invite ourselves to do the practice. Uh, so if you look at the page, I'm not sure what kind of book you have. Maybe I should have one copy of the book. So then at least we are on the same page. Is it the same book for everyone? Is it a different book? If it's a different book, it's the same book. I don't have the same as my soft copy. Uh, there's a sojong wow. I don't know if you have taken this morning. Otherwise, I'll encourage you should take the sojong. It's a wonderful way of accumulating good merit, dedicating accumulation of purifications. 8% vow morning 7 a.m. So in the textbook, there will be sojong, there will be like all this other practices. I think I want you to come to the beach of main practice. paying homage to Guru Rinpoche, 7 line prayers. Can you find it? Please, those who are good with it, help each other. Page number, what is the page number of Sidhu Center? 13. 15. Page number 15 is where homage to Guru Rinpoche. So it's very interesting. Guru Rinpoche is the second Buddha who brought Buddha Dharma to Himalaya. So we always pay homage, gratitude. In the positive psychology, we call gratitude is so important. In the Vajra Dharma, gratitude is one of the main elements. So gratitude towards Guru Rinpoche for bringing Buddha Dharma, civilizing the Himalaya, and teaching us. So visualize Guru Rinpoche and be grateful for his loving and kindness, for enlightening for us, as well as traveling to Himalaya and then teaching the Dharma, civilizing, and having his lineage still uh, alive, and then that we are able to share today. So it's a very casual practice. Have your cup of milk by your side and practice together. Whenever you think you need to take a sip of milk and enjoy it. And just so the practice is always mentioned. The intention is very important. So these are the intention. Jorwa Samkhya Kambas always teaches in the Dharma. So in the beginning, your intention is to be always pure and have to have this beautiful, healthy, positive, loving kindness, co-balance, loving quality, intention towards the sentient being. Set your intention correctly for the benefit of all the sentient beings. With this, we pay homage to the Masagawa. And the reason here is with the good intention. Now, supplications to all the village master from the beginning, son and home teacher, who continued this Buddha Dharma, benefit of all the sentient beings. Is again gratitude towards all the teachers and seeking their approval of our practice. Remember, this is not a puja, it's a practice. It's a guided practice. So now I'm encouraging all of you, be grateful towards all the enlightened beings who continue with these teachings. So, now, particular thanking Guru Bekante. So we call medicine Buddha because of the English term. It's called actually Bindure Gyalo or Guru Beshanze or Bekhanze. So to Guru Bekhanze for again enlightening for us for the benefit of sentient beings and continuing to help us living such beautiful teachings. To the Guru Beshanze, pay homage. Now, particularly to the dear teacher who taught us this knowledge and their kindness and gratitude is So something very precious to us. To the dear teacher, we also pay respect to you and our gratitude. Please. Now, this will we will have the uh, instrument of salutation. So it's very interesting in the mentioning the text. They call Dung Virtual So in the Dharma language. Dung, uh, the drum, Dul, the Dung, uh, and then as well as the trumpet and the conch. These are the, and then Dung Virtual, symbol in the room. This apparently is the instrument in the heaven in pure land. So even though no, that's why Katongma, remember our parents used to say, if you know nothing to offer, cannot play the drum, simply just end without any prayers or practice. Whenever we sound those instruments, somehow it alarms all the supernatural beings and they enjoys it. It's like a music, hip hop, or I don't know what's happening to young people. The moment you hear do you want to just sneak out and be part of that party? There was a true story in Himalaya. There was one monk who was highly realized. He always dedicated his merit, all the spirits, everything he used to hang out. And one day there was in the village one Gomche who are not well trained, he started playing with the Rimenga to little circle. Suddenly every spirit ran towards the village because of the sound. Then he wrote, says like, these things are important. You know. So it doesn't matter because for Kaju, Nima, Sacha, Ginu, this, that. Everyone has this instrument. It's fixed because it's a somehow now they call sound healing. Right? Somehow it's perfect. Now the people come up with sound healing. Somehow it's a sound healing to them. And there are many non-followers. First, when they heard such, because we travel to teach, when